nourishes our heart, because we start understanding we are not alone in the world. We are not just left forlorn in this material world, but somebody is around. Somebody is helping us. Hmm? Who is that somebody? Is the Supreme Lord. Daya vichar koribe paibe chitte chamatkar. Chamatkar is astonishment. We can do all worldly activities, but the author is telling us, even think a little bit about how the hand of God is playing in your lives. So, there are different ways in which this hand of Lord comes, right? The Lord casts His mercy, isn't it? Even in our day-to-day lives also. There used to be a simple story narrated in this regard, in which a king was there, and a minister would always say that everything is happening by the mercy of the Lord, and everything is fine. So the finger of the king gets cut, right? And the minister still says, it's all fine. Everything is happening by the grace of the Lord. So he is imprisoned because other ministers were envious of this minister. So they said, what is he saying? Look, your finger is cut, and he is still saying it is happening for good. So anyway, then the king goes out for hunting, and while he is going out for hunting, he's been captured by some folks who would like to offer him to, Durga Devi, goddess Kali. But then they had some custom that whomever is being offered should be pura sabut. Head to toe, there should not be any injury, and they found an injury. So what did they do? Hey, this is like a not complete item. They released him and captured the other person who was accompanying him, who was one of the envious ministers who was envious. So the king comes running back to the prison and tells, I think you were right, but I don't understand one thing. If Krishna does everything in the right way, why were you captured? You know the answer? Correct, 10 points. That's correct. If he was not put into prison, he would have been on the gallows. So this is how divine descent comes. It just, we have to change our perspective to notice it. Now, Krishna himself comes as various avatars. That's also his divine mercy. He's coming right in the history. 5,000 years ago, there were Shushupal and Dantavakra, and there was a particular geography of the world. Into that geography, Krishna came. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya sajamyaham. Fir paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. So he did the vinash of Kamsa in the party, and he liberated and he gave pleasure to the devotees. Now, it didn't stop there. He enacted so many pastimes which we are now reading and remembering Krishna because of that. Isn't it? So the descent of the divine mercy started there, and it was recorded, and now we are reading it and we are thinking about it. Isn't it? Krishna book which Prabhupada wrote. And Krishna only doesn't come as avatars, he sometimes gives his potency to some specific people also. These are called Shaktyavesh avatar. Avesh means Avesh aa jana, in Hindi we say, right? You get occupied or possessed by a Shakti. Shakti of Shri Krishna. So Shaktyavesh avatar. Shakti. So Shaktyavesh avatar, and Prabhupada would say that all across the world, different places, Lord is empowering different personalities to act as different Shaktya Vesha avatars. And they are acting in their own areas. Very specific. Sometimes it's bewildering to us also. Somebody was saying that Jesus was so compassionate. Why did he ask people to eat fish? But if we understand the time, place, circumstances in which he had to act, there were only fishermen. At least he gave them the higher perspective, saying that just don't fish, but fish for men. He converted fishermen to fish for men. What does that mean? That he's told them, inspire people that you work for the Lord. He would say, right, my Father in the heaven. So some saints said that, well, if now, suppose such an empowering personality would be born in California or Seattle, where even vegan is available now, there would have been no need of eating fish. So you see, different time, place, circumstances, Lord is coming, he's empowering his avatars, divine personalities, and they're acting in a very specific way. This is the first way of divine descent of mercy. What's the second way? He comes as scriptures, isn't it? Shastras. We have heard about Bhagavatam. What is Bhagavatam? They say it is the literary form of Lord. That's why we don't disrespect the scriptures. Why? Because they say that the first 2 cantos of Bhagavatam are the lotus feet of the Lord. And so on and so forth. And 10th canto is his face. And the 5 chapters of Rasa Leela, Hare Krishna. Happy to see you, Prabhu. 5 chapters of Ras Leela is his beautiful smile. Hare Krishna, like he's smiling. Hare Krishna, thank you, grateful. So 29 to 33 chapters of the essence form its beautiful smile. That's why Srila Prabhupada would say, even if people don't read, just give the books. They will see. And the damage will happen. He would say, these are time bombs. And it has happened. I can say for myself. It has happened. And it has happened in the lives of so many people. Sometimes devotees distributed the books. And the book was in the car. Accident happened. And just because the book was very thick, the person was saved from some calamity. Then there were devotees who gave the books as a part of the Motel Gita project. You know Motel Gita project? And motels, so the Gitas were put, and then one person checked in and he was about to commit suicide. Then he checked out this book, read it overnight, called later saying that it saved my life. It was a ticking time bomb. Actually, many a thing is mystical. We have limited senses. We don't even know what's happening outside. We can't see our backs also, right? That's why now for scratching nowadays they have these different instruments to do it. Oh, by the way, we can't even see our eyelids. Did you notice that? Hare Krishna. We can't even notice our eyelids. So many a thing is mystical. What about understanding what is in the mind of other person? How much ever close that person is? Now what to speak about what's going on in the mind of Lord? How he is using us as the members of a big chessboard on which there are infinite white squares and infinite black squares. And it is 3-dimensional chess. I don't know how many of you have observed the Harry Potter chess, in which the players actually move. So this is a mystical chessboard. We are thinking we are in the control, but no. Somebody else is in the control. And if we just become instruments, we also become part of that divine descent of mercy, isn't it? So, the second way in which the divine descent happens is through scriptures. First is avatars. Second, scriptures, and the third is Archa Vigraha. And this is fascinating. I was just visiting my dear friends in the afternoon today, and their daughter the family has beautiful Gornitai. The daughter has also Gornitai, which is like little small, very cute. And I was thinking, kar lo baat, ek ki kami thi, do aa gaye. So Krishna is so merciful that through the instruments of the devotees, the Archa Vigraha now is practically in every home, and some home have like fleet of deities, more than the members in the family. Now, it's we have less prema, or we don't have eyes. The Lord is in a stabdha form. Stabdha form means what? Just sort of like this, or like this, or like this, whichever way. And we have to feed the Lord and serve the Lord, put him in the bed, and sometimes we feel why he or she is not talking to us. But it's up to the level we serve the Lord starts reciprocating, and this is even seen in the deities' faces. There is a mutt in Vrindavan. Every time I go, one of the devotees in that mutt will go and look at the Lord like this, very close. And he will tell me, Gopal Krishna, he keeps changing its expressions every time I come. And then I was just thinking about it, not judging whether the person is hallucinating or really thinking, but this deity is being served with so much of love and affection and pampering, it's bound to show the reality what the Vigraha is. Sakshat Brajendra Nandar Pratima Nai Ei. This is not just Pratima, isn't it? And we see the deities in Vrindavan 200, 300 years ago, 400 years ago, even very recently, how different pastimes are enacted. Now the king, you can say the kingship of all the deities, even there are a lot of deities, so times change and one deity becomes the most popular, right? So earlier used to be Radha Govindev in Vrindavan, now it is Banke Bihari. And if you go in Banke Bihari, people who do not know when they are taking darshan and the altar is closed, they will ask each other, "Wo kab khulega? When it will open?" It's open only. It's called Jhalak Darshan. They will close the curtain, open the curtain. Why? Because one such fateful event happened. There was a daughter-in-law who was really troubled. She went and prayed in front of Banke Bihari, and she loved Banke Bihari so much that as she was going this way, Banke Bihari was also going this way, and he escaped out of the altar. So people thought, this is crazy. If some more, finally they caught Banke Bihari and brought him back, but then they realized if some devotee comes who is imbued with love, he will start going again and again. Who will catch him? So they started doing Jhalak Darshan, so that आँख से दो आँखें चार नहीं हो. Do you understand the meaning of this expression? In Hindi we call love is most, you can say, deeply sometimes expressed through eyes. Good it is so, otherwise in COVID it would have been difficult. Correct? Masks all around. So Krishna comes, the divine descent happens through scriptures, through avataras and Shakti-avish avataras and Archa Vigraha. Just that it's hard for us to realize because our focus is on us only. When we said, right, Vichar karive paive chitte chamatkar. But vichar about whom? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Daya. But if it is about our situation, vichar karive paive chitte anxiety. Isn't it? Vedana. If we grow a little bit out of our shell due to the mercy of our friends and our acharyas and just our thought process, then at least vichar karibe paibe chitte samvedana, which means concern for others. If it is only about us, it is anxiety. It's fighting the world alone. It's tough. But more than skills and information and talents, if we develop the concern in our hearts, then it's a better situation, better platform. And it is also said that in giving you receive. Devotees go even further. They think about themselves in the sense of maintaining themselves, but they have concern for others, jivadoya, and more important, as the root of everything is love for the Lord. And when they start doing it, then they find the astonishment in their heart. And the astonishment in the heart results into what we call rasa. You develop feelings for Krishna. Avataras, Shastras, and Archa Vigraha. So many Archa Vigraha, so many stories are there. But there are two Archa Vigraha which are very special. First is in Vrindavan. It's a 24/7 by 365 open temple without gates. You know about it? Giraj Dharan ki jai. It's a special Archa Vigraha. It's come from the heart of Sri Krishna. In Golok Vrindavan, Radharani had a desire that may that place be created. She was not saying it. Krishna could recognize. So he asked her, what's your desire? She said, may that place be created which has abundance of caves and abundance of grass. It's green. It is lovely to every element of Braj. Everybody in Braj. That's why it's Haridas Varya. Giriraj serves everybody. So can such place be created? So Krishna meditated. And out of his meditation, that seed, love towards Radharani, came out in the form of Giriraj. And it has come out of the heart of Krishna. So, full of utsah. It is growing and growing and growing whole. Goloka itself is infinite. It is growing infinitely to capture infinite place. So Krishna had to slap a bit. Ruk ja bhai. At least there should be some boundaries. And later on that Giriraj come to the material world. Why? There's an interesting story not in Bhagavatam, not in Harivansh Puran, but in Garga Samhita. In Bhagavatam we hear that Bhumi Devi dresses or disguises herself as a cow, goes, then everybody goes. It's like delegation up to Vishnu. In Bhagavatam it is what? Vishnu gives a instruction to Brahmaji and then they come back. But in Garga Samhita, Vishnu says, it's not my job also, let's go to Goloka. So they go to Goloka and they see all the wonderful things in Goloka. And there Krishna says, okay, I think it's the time for my appearance too. And Radharani says, wait a minute. If you go, I cannot be here. I also want to go. But I can go only if three elements are there. The forest of Vrindavan, Yamuna and Govardhan. And these are the signature entities of the Braja Mandala. So this Giriraj is special. And all our acharyas have talked about it. And Giriraj stones are also worshipped. So anybody can take darshan any time of the day. Now in 48 degrees Celsius of heat of Vrindavan, people started the parikrama at 1 a.m., 12 a.m. like that. So, which temple will you go and say 12 a.m. darshan? But there is still something which Giriraj is unable to do. Come towards you, in one sense. We have to go there, right? Unless you are fortunate and somebody hands you the Giriraj Shila. But there is another Archa Vigraha which is even special. What are we talking about? The descent of divine mercy through avtaras, through shastras, through Archa Vigraha. And in Archa Vigraha there are two special Vigrahas. First is the Giriraj, which gives you darshan 24/7, 365. No gates. And if you have to offer prasadam, take a laddu, crack it on the shila and eat it. But there is another Vigraha which is very special and which is the occasion today, and in 45 minutes the day 2 of Ratha-yātrā will begin. Like, it's shifted from a one-day match to test match. But I think not day 5, but at least day 2. Our Jagannath is special. So that Vigraha is Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra Mai and Sudarshan Ji. Why it's special? Because everything about Jagannath is grand. Jagannath is the Lord of Jagat. So it's already, the title is grand title, right? Now we have London Ishvara, Paris Ishvara, right? Jagannath says, I won't rest for anything of the localities. It's Jagannath. Look at the grandeur. 22 feet wall, high wall. Kitchen 100 feet by 150 feet. Throughout the day, not less than 56 offerings. And that fire keeps on going. 30 temples, not one temple, 30 temples in the vicinity. The main temple, which is the Jagannath temple, almost 1,000 years old. And it's not a temple which kind of got over one crisis, but 17 crises. There were 17 times attack on the temple. So everything is grand. Troubles are also grand. And then, if that was not enough to give darshan to people, I think around 16 to 18 hours a day. They don't have, even during the time of dressing the deity, it's on. They dress the deity in front of you. Bhoga, it's on, no curtains. And in the night, wake him up till 12 a.m. or 1 a.m., Bada Shringar, and sometimes 2 a.m. also it goes. And in the morning, 7 a.m. darshan starts. So almost like 18 to 19 hours of darshan. Quite grand, coming close to Giriraj. But what is special is that he doesn't rest to give mercy and he jumps on the chariot. Massive chariots. Altogether there are 42 wheels on the chariot. The chariot of Jagannath is called Nandi Ghosh. It has 16 wheels. Every wheel is 7 feet in radii. Radii? Yes. Or diameter. And once they make these wheels, they create pillars on the top of it. And the story of Jagannath chariot is almost 40 feet. Then there is Subhadra's chariot, 12 wheels, and there is Balaram's chariot. Subhadra's chariot is called Darpa Dalan, the crusher of the pride. Why? Because the pride can be finally crushed only through bhakti. And Subhadra is Bhakti Swarupa. You know Subhadra is whose sister? She's Balram's sister and Krishna's cousin. In Harivamsa Puran it says that Balram had, I think, 7 or 8 brothers born from Rohini. And one of the brothers' name is Sarana. And Subhadra is described as Sarana's sister. So she is Krishna's cousin, right? Cousin sister, like that. And Balram is the Guru Swarupa, the Shakti Swarupa, Guru. Krishna is Bhagavat Swarup. And what is Subhadra? Bhakti Swarup. And only when we have bhakti, one's pride can be finally crushed. That's why her chariot is called Darpa Dalan. Darpa means pride. And pride is very interesting because it is there. Safer to assume it is there. isn't it? Somebody jokes in this way. It is black ant on a black rock in a black night. Pride is a black ant crawling on a black rock in a black night. It's there. You can't just see it. But with the bhakti, it can be eliminated. So Nandi Ghosh, 16 wheels. Darpadalan, 12 wheels. And Balramji's, or Dauji as we call in Braj, 14 wheels. The chariot is called Tala Dhwaja because the flag is of the tal trees. And they have a color coding also. What would be the color coding of Thakurji's, Jagannath's chariot? There would be a lot of yellowish thing, isn't it? He likes yellow color. In Barsana, there is a place called Pili Pokhar. Every day, around 9 o'clock, Kundalata, is she Kundalata here? No, okay, maybe she's hearing. Kundalata is Krishna's Devarani, and she daily goes to Barsana to invite Radharani to cook for Krishna. Why? There are many, many reasons, host of reasons. Because once Durvasa came to Barsana and Radharani cooked so nice feast that she got a benediction that whatever you cook will be delicious and whoever eats will be free of diseases. Yashoda came to know about this, and she decided better Krishna eat only the food cooked by Radha Rani. And the news also spread that कि वाह को शक्ति इसी से ही मिल रही है. Krishna is getting all the shakti from this food, and that's why the demons are getting killed. Simple logic. So call her only. But Jatila won't allow Radharani to come. Jatila is mother-in-law. But she's greedy for two things. Godhan and Dhan. Godhan means the wealth of cows, and Dhan we know. Not in the terms of green notes and things like that, but in terms of golden ornaments. And every time Radharani comes back, she has a big box. Although it does happen sometimes in the box Krishna is hiding, but that's a different thing. So Radharani goes and she cooks, and one fine day, I don't know what happened to Yashoda Maiya, and she started saying, well, it was before the marriage. Radharani got married to Abhimanyu, who is none other than Krishna only. So Acharyas called him Patim Manya Gop. It's just a divine play happening. Radha and Krishna are just one and the same personality. So this was before her marriage, and she was in Barsana, and Yashoda told, I think you are of marriageable age, and there is only one person suitable, my Krishna. So you should marry him. And what do you think about it? Now Radharani is thinking, Baapre, this will reduce all the independence and all the swatantrata which we all gopis have. So Yashoda Maiya says, now it's a time to enter into a new role of your life. Don't worry about it. Good girls should think in that way. So she took that haldi, haath peele kar diye. The hand was rubbed dark yellow with the haldi and was given the instruction by Yashoda, go and take permission and get the thoughts of Kirtida and Vrishabhanu. I mean, think about liberality. So she's going, but Lalita and Vishaka in the path are telling, this is too crazy. What are you trying to do? This will reduce all our independence. That kund is coming. Just go and wash off all your haldi. So Radharani thinks, yeah, that's a good idea. She goes and she's rubbing off her hands, taking out all the haldi. But she's also thinking, I think this could be a great idea also, right? To get married to Krishna. You don't have to play all the hide and seek and then take permissions. So in her heart of hearts, she is feeling viraha. Viraha means separation. And the color for separation is yellow. So the pond is becoming more yellower, if that's a word, than the color of the haldi. So it became yellow and yellow and yellow and turned into what? Peeli pokhar. Pokhar means a pond. Peeli means yellow. And of course, nothing in the world is without extravaganza, right? There you will have, कहते हैं ना सोने में सुहागा. What does that mean? Means fragrant gold. Do we get that? It might smell also from our perspiration. We don't get sone mein suhaga, but in spiritual world it is there. So that the yellow which came out of the color of Vatsalya and the color of Madhurya is smelling nicely. And who gets the smell? Krishna. Something is special today. He goes and sees this pond, dips a little bit. This seems to be a special color. He dips, and does what? Slam dunk? No, slam dunk is in basketball. Does some, we call it dunk only, right? Comes out and he's converted into Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Completely yellow. Not only his clothes, but his complexion also. And that's what Mahaprabhu comes as. Radha Bhava Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. He comes as not only the complexion of Radha, which is yellow, but also the bhav of the Radha, which is the Viraha. And that's the reason Krishna too likes the yellow color. Of course, Krishna was in his own trance, but then rang utarta hai thode time baad. So rang utar gaya and he became again Ghanasham. So Krishna likes the yellow color, and that's the reason the color of Nandi Ghosh is yellow and red. In front it is yellow and on the side it is red. Then we come to Darpadalan. Darpa is blackish, no? So it has a black and red. Sort of black is indicating darp and red is indicating punching the black. Then comes the Balram's color, green and red. Bluish green, but bluish tinge is also there. And these three Rathas also are manifested in a very crazy way. You know how they bring out the deities? It's called Pahandi ritual, in which you sway back and forth. Jagannath and Baldev, when they are brought, you almost dance back and forth. Why? To kind of indicate we want to have the same madness as you. So look at the forms of Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. Next to Lord Nila Madhava. Wide eyes. Such a madness then that the hands have almost gotten deformed or stuck inside. Subhadra doesn't even have that. Still her eyes are round, and Balram also. That madness is depicted in this ritual, Pahandi. And what they play these traditional gongs. Bell metal gongs, and also they beat it with a mallet. Subhadra is in a lying posture. She's brought. First Baladev, then Subhadra, then enters the king, Jagannath. When this ritual is happening, finally they arrange all the Rathas. First Baldaus, then Subhadra, then Krishna. Actually, the Jagannath's appearance is mystical. The appearance of Jagannath also and the Ratha-yātrā also is very mysterious. In fact, the mystery doesn't even stop there. In 1968 also it was very mysterious how Jagannath thought that, I am the Lord of the universe. Why should I remain limited to India? I should go abroad. So in a very mysterious way he came. Malati Prabhu, one of the Prabhupada's foremost disciples, once found this small totem looking like creature in a shop, and thought it's like nice antique item. She got it to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada looked, his eyes widened just like Jagannath, did a full dandavat saying that this is Jagannath, Lord of the universe. And all the other devotees are thinking, doesn't look like Krishna. And then Prabhupada said, should not be alone. There must be two other such antique looking items which you thought. She said, yeah, there were two more items. So Malati Prabhu goes and gets these two more Archa Vigraha, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. That's how they appeared in San Francisco, but in miniature form. Then who did Prabhupada ask? Husband of Malati Prabhu, Shyamasundar Prabhu, who was a carpenter. And look at the liberality of both Jagannath and Prabhupada. That at that time, Shyamasundar Prabhu was in the beginning days of Krishna consciousness, so he was still smoking. So Jagannath, as an ornament, was having a half-smoken cigarette on the top. And he was getting carved and the cigarette was being put. Of course, Prabhupada came and said, why to have a cigarette between you and the Lord? Smoke one less a day. Such compassion, both from Jagannath's end and to the devotee of Jagannath. This was the mysterious ways. And then it's a revolution. Long deities were carved, I think almost this size. And they were sent into 6 different places. But devotees were still wondering when the shipment comes, right? What is this? Is it like a 3-part totem pole? We have these jigsaw puzzles. You have this Harry Potter thing, and then you make one Hogwarts here and things like that, and you figure out where to put what. So they were thinking, kaun kiske upar jayega? Yellow one in the middle, white down, black upar. No, doesn't look good. But yellow should be. They're all thinking about it's like a Mexican totem pole. Then they came to know, no, it is Jagannath. But they were so playful, they didn't know that it's Archa Vigraha, that sometimes they took Jagannath with them to the garden only. Chalo, let's take Jagannath outside, and they are doing kirtan. Prabhupada said, no, Baba, you don't make everything Utsav Murti. But since he has gone outside, he must go outside. Not in this way, but through Ratha-yātrā, the festival of chariots. Then though it started, today there must be at least 17 Rath-yātrās happening in Delhi. All glories to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj. At least Prabhupada asked him 11 temples. I think that was broken long ago. There are now 17 temples. And whenever I visit them, some new center is popping up. And let's not be surprised if that phenomenon happens in US. I was recently hearing somebody in New Jersey telling that maybe in future we'll have 500 temples in New Jersey area. Why not here? Now we have 2, maybe more. Maybe you would have to expand to take care, or expand yourself, or expand the community, but it was bound to happen. And then just imagine the amount and the numbers of Rath-yātrās happening. 17 in Delhi, 2 in Vrindavan, 1 through ISKCON, another is the Jagannath Ghat of Vrindavan. Mumbai also, so many places. And whenever these Rath-yātrās have happened, they have happened in style. In 1969-68, first Rath-yātrā happened in London. But what happened, the Ratha almost broke after starting for like 100 meters or so. But in 1969, they made huge. Earlier, Rath-yātrās would have Jagannath this side, Subhadra this side, Baldev this side, on the same Ratha. Then, of course, they built the massive Rathas. In England, it was such a phenomena that all the bobbies, the police officers standing around, they said, we always used to think whenever more people gather, it will be a revolt only. And they will throw away the peace. But first time it was such a peaceful demonstration. And right on the stage, they are enacting a drama. What? Civil disobedience. Breaking the drum. So it's like chutzpah, as they say in English, right? Audacity ki had. Enacting civil disobedience movement pastime on the stage, right in front of bobbies, and everybody is dancing. So such is the mysterious origin in our times of Ratha-yātrā. But because there were mysterious origins thousands of years ago also. We know the story of King Indradyumna. He wanted to worship some lord. No, it was not Neelamadhav then. But it was Neelamadhav revealed later on. Lord, he wanted to worship. Somebody told him that there is a god being worshipped by a tribal Sabara king. And why don't you send Vidyapati, your chief, most intelligent personality? It was a wise decision. Vidyapati was sent. Sabratin told, no, nothing. I won't. It's a private property. But he was, now different versions of story are there. One version says that he was dejected and forlorn, and then one thing led to another. He fell in love with Lalita, daughter of the king. But then he realized that fathers have soft corners for their daughters. So he asked Lalita to coax his father so that at least one darshan of that Lord he is worshipping. So he is taken blindfolded. But he outsmarted the Sabara king by throwing away, he was blindfolded, but he was throwing away some sesame seeds which can be spotted. And there in the cave, there is a darshan of Lord Neelamadhava. How wonderful, we have Neelamadhava and Jagannath also. Lord Neelamadhava, darshan happens, he goes back, goes to Indradyumna. Indradyumna sends the forces so as to come back and capture Neelamadhava or whatever do. But then Neelamadhava is not there anymore. And announcement happens that I will be coming in the form of a wood floating on the ocean. So the wood is taken. It's like one problem after another problem. Now who will carve that wood? Everybody who comes is unable to carve that wood. So who is doing the whole drama and providing the ingredients? It's Lord only. We just have to be, in one sense, a yes man. Yes, we are ready to participate. And surrender means that. Surrender is a process in which our swikriti goes on increasing. Abhi it is little swikriti and more nah, like that. Later on it becomes swikriti. We don't see any activity in our life happening as why, but we understand the divine plan. So, he says Vishwakarma would be sent and he would carve these deeds. But Vishwakarma had a strange request that don't enter the room in which I am carving. Otherwise, I'll disappear. And things will remain the way they are. Now, king was patient, but the queen was not. Who was the queen? Gundicha Devi. 21 days was the, investment period. But they broke the investment in 15 days, and the deities appeared like these. To the uninitiated eye, or to the one who doesn't know who they are, they appear almost deformed, right? But the announcement was made, no, I would like to be worshipped in this form. Equally mysterious, but let's go deeper. Why does he come in these deformed ways? There's another mystery which happened 5,000 years ago. Krishna, while he is ruling the kingdom of Dwarka, he has 16,108 wives, who are, by the way, all expansions and expansions of Radharani only. He cannot forget Vrindavan. Actually, he doesn't leave Vrindavan. This is a very mysterious Siddhanta. Siddhanta means principle. That what we see as Vrindavan is Vrindavan, but there is also Vrindavan behind the curtain. There is Aprakata Vrindavan and the Prakata Vrindavan. Right now what we see is not even Prakata or Aprakata. It's Bhauma Vrindavan with some items which have been left around. After the curtain opens and closes, somebody leaves his dhoti outside, right? ऐसा होता है ना stage acting में. अरे, you forgot your dhoti outside. You forgot your bag outside. Somebody forgot something outside. So Krishna was acting out as a Prakata Leela. They went inside. They forgot Govardhan. They forgot Yamuna. They forgot Vrindavan. They forgot Haubilau. You know the Haubilau? This is two kalpanik demons. Yashoda Maiya would scare Krishna. Doodh pee lo nahi to Haubilau aa jayenge. Haubilau kaun hota hai? Thakurji is also like, who is this Haubilau? And she's, no, Haubilau, they are very ferocious. And she cooked up something that maybe it has, tail of a elephant and the fangs of a tiger and the mouth of whatever. And Krishna is saying, this is not even there in 84,000 species. Which is this Haubilau? Still he is not assuming that. And then Yashoda does the acting of running and getting scared. And then few of the gopis also participate. And Krishna runs. It is said that Krishna understands that she is playing. Later on she comes running, oh, Haubilau aa gaye. He is trying to scare Yashoda Maiya. And Yashoda thinks, which Haubilau? Then Krishna and Balram, through their Shakti, manufacture a Haubilau. And they say those deities are still there. In the area where, near the area where the Damodar Leela pastime also happened. So, more mysterious things happened. Krishna left Vrindavan, but he didn't leave Vrindavan. He went inside the parda, the curtain. So the Vrajavasis are actually very happy because they are also going outside the parda, inside the parda. Aprakat and Prakat. In the Prakat they feel separation, and in the Aprakat they feel union. So Krishna is not leaving Vrindavan, but just for the eyes of the world, he becomes the king of Dwarka, but there also he's thinking about all the gopas. Anybody, if he gets a little bhanak, bhanak is a Hindi word like little hint, innuendo, right? Insuation they call it, that Brajvasis are talking about him and they are in Viraha or some Brajvasi came, he will automatically go into that mood. So much so that he may go into his threefold bending form while sleeping. And this used to happen often. So the queens would think, like, this is quite mysterious. Every night he is crying Radhe, Radhe, and Yashoda Maiya and Sridham and Subala. Who are these people? Who should be the best person to tell about them? Of course, we'll not ask our husband, Krishna. Otherwise, he'll go into the threefold bending form and become an Archa Vigraha. So let's ask somebody who has witnessed these pastimes. Who is one who has witnessed these pastimes? Who was there and here? It's Rohini. It is said that when she's queen of Vasudev, and it's sometimes there's a tradition saying that when Vasudev was captured by Kamsa, right, she dressed herself as a king because she had to escape, right? Yashoda and Nanda are there in Gokul, right? And Vasudev and Devaki are captured, but Vasudev didn't want all the queens to get captured. Problem is with Devaki's Ashtama Garbha, not with Rohini's Garbha. So he wanted Rohini to escape. So Rohini dressed as a king. And she galloped, Shatrani, right? So she galloped on a horse and entered directly into the women quarters of Gokulan. People were startled. These things do not happen, right? Decorum is followed. And then, like in a movie style, she opened the turban and then they saw the flowing hairs. Okay, she's Rohini Devi. And of course, then later on, she has seen the pastimes in Gokul also, and then Vrindavan also, Nandagram also. So she's the one privy to all these details. So they all pester Rohini, please tell us, please tell us, please tell us. She said, I can tell you, but if Krishna gets the bhanak, then he will become again into threefold bending form. There is a poet in Ashtachap Kavi in Pushti Mark called Paramanand Das. He is mad after the mad threefold bending form of Krishna. So he has created a whole song about the threefold bending form. In Braj Bhasha, सब ही अंग को बांको गिरधर सब ही अंग को बांको. You can understand, it's very simple. He is bent in all his limbs. Threefold bending form is Jai Jai Shri. खुले ही थे वापस खुल. Jai Jai. Jai Jai Shri God and Nitai ki Jai. They want them to be glorified. So Jai Jai Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki Jai. Sudarshan Bhagwan ki Jai. Jai Jai Shri Neela Madhav Bhagwan ki Jai. Shri Shri Ram Sita Lakshman Hanuman ji ki Jai. Shri Shri Narsingh Dev Bhagwan ki Jai. We have a very big family, so it's good. All rasas can be reciprocated. So Rohini said he should not get bhanak. Why? Sabahi ang ko baako girdhar sabahi ang ko baako. He is crooked in all form. Baaki chal chalat gokul mein. He also walks not sudhe sudhe as we say in Braj Bhasha. He doesn't walk sudhe sudhe. He walks बांका बांका. इधर चलेंगे, इसको छेड़ दिया. इधर वो teasing that. Takes up a lump of makhan from here and then calls Tanasukha, Manasukha, Ghanasukha. You lick one finger, you lick second finger, you lick third finger. And then Brahma is thinking, who is this Lord Bapre? Then he will also look in a sidelong glances. Most importantly, Vaako hridaya hai taako. His heart is crooked. And that's we see in our lives also. He has come in our lives in a very teda-meda way. Right? And he's still doing very teddy-medi things with us. We can discover our interests. We can develop our qualifications. But it's very difficult to discern the divine plan. Ruchi means interest. We must find it out. We must develop qualifications, which is yogyata. But divine plan. Some call it prarabdh. We don't know. And in devotee's life, Krishna acts in a very mysterious way. But rest is assured, he desires us more than we deserve. He is planning things, and it's not a coincidence that today on Ratha-yātrā day we are sitting and discussing this. This is not coincidence. He has orchestrated it. So Rohini said, please, 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 we have to be on guard. Who should be the guard? Subhadra says, me too. Me. I will do the guarding. And please put me on that door. And I'll make sure my bhaiyas don't come. Krishna and Balram. So Rohini is narrating all the pastimes. But अब आए हैं तो डुबकी लगा लेनी चाहिए. Subhadra thinks that anyway I have come, so let me immerse myself in hearing. She hears and she gets into this form, Mahabhav Roop, which is maddened with ecstasy. Well, Krishna can get the fragrance easily. Balram also got it. They also come and they also become the Mahabhav Swarup. This maddened form. He's not Madan Mohan now. He is maddened Mohan. They become maddened. And Narad Muni sees his work is like that only. He goes, travels everywhere. Oh, this form looks very nice. Krishna, give me the benediction that the world sees this form. Krishna says, Tathastu. And so we see this form. But there is also one more mysterious pastime. How these mysterious forms came about. See, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, how they appeared in this form, in this very maddened form, is due to the narration of Rohini. But then why do they have to travel from one place to another? This is narrated by our acharyas. It's quite mystical, especially by Gaura Govind Maharaj. That once Krishna was so imbued with emotion about gopis and gopas that he fainted in threefold bending form. And a whole round table conference is happening. What to do? Somebody said, "Arey, catch that Uddhav. Bring Uddhav. He is dear friend of Krishna. He looks like Krishna, almost dresses like Krishna. Well, he dresses in the remnant clothes of Krishna. So let's send him there." He says, Uddhav says, that's a very interesting thing. He says, "I already went there, consoled them, came back, gave the message to Krishna. He doesn't hear. He's not going there." There is a place called Jnana Guddi in Vrindavan. Jnana Guddi. Guddi means a sack. Guddi? Often it also means the tattered clothes, like how Goswamis will dress themselves. All the tattered clothes, they would patch it up and dress it. It was not just one cloth sewn together. Guddi. Kiski Guddi? Jnana ki Guddi. The tattered, patched up cloth of knowledge. Uddhava was giving the knowledge, but Gopi said, "Je to prem ki baat hai Uddhav, bandagi tere bas ki nahi hai. Prem gali ati sakri, ya mein bhayo na do. Gyan to nahi bhayo." And our Rupa Goswami also indicated this. Anya bhilashita shunyam, gyan karmadi anavritam. Utilize karma, utilize gyan, but do not cover it. How do we cover? Sometimes we are supposed to do bhakti, but we end up doing or following karma sakti. The karma takes over bhakti. The devotion is sidetracked. And sometimes the frustration from the material world is so much, get me out of the material world. Devotion is secondary. So what happened? The bhakti get covered by Gyan. So gopis had already shooed him away. Of course, Uddhava got his understanding and he prayed that let me be made into a Gulmalata so that the devotees will put their feet on my head. Uddhava said, "I will not go." Hey, catch Balram. Bade bhaiya. Baldao. He said, "I also went. I stayed 2 months there. Nothing happened. I came back, told to Krishna. Krishna is not going." So who will go? Don't send Krishna, because by seeing them, he will die. And they, by seeing him in this maddened state, they will go further in a dejected condition. You should send somebody. So who volunteers? Our sister Subhadra. She said, "I know them. And I have, as a woman, I can relate with the gopis and I will pacify them. So send me, but send me nicely so that it is a little festival mood." See, so the Aishwarya which we see in Ratha-yātrā is only to support the Audarya and their Madhurya there. The Aishwarya is not to kind of cover the Madhurya aspect of the whole bhav of Ratha-yātrā. It's only to enhance, support. So she was, a Ratha-yātrā, Rath was created for Subhadra. Balram said, "Arey, my sister is going. Aisa kaise ho sakta hai? How it can be? I will go. And I will go before her." So Balram agrees and his Rath is made first in front of Subhadra's Rath. So Baldao's Rath, Subhadra's Rath, and then they finally whisper to Krishna, "It's happening. What you said, I will return." He said that in the 39th chapter, I think, when finally Akrura drives away the chariot and all the gopas and gopis are lamenting. Krishna couldn't control himself and he sends a messenger to tell, "I will return." So they whisper into Krishna's ears, "Now you're gonna return. Get up, dress as in Vrindavan. form. So, all the 3 Rathas start their yatra. But no sooner they reach Vrindavan, seeing the viraha of Gopas and Gopis, Balram becomes maddened. So this form is not a deformed form, but it's a transformed form. Transformed from the deep love, ecstatic love. Acharyas call it Radha Bhava Vidhura. Vidhura, there is 2 meanings. Vidhur could also means widower, but Vidhura also means one who is hankering. Hankering for what? Radha Bhav. The bhav of Radha and the gopis. Subhadra also comes, she also becomes like that. And Krishna comes, he also becomes like that. And who is the person who now arrives? Some people arrive at the right moment, at the right time. Who is that person? Narada Muni bajaye veena, Radhika Raman gaye. But today he was singing Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Now that thing should be shown to the world. So earlier Krishna agreed to show these forms, but now he agreed to show what? The Ratha-yātrā. So this is the mystery behind Ratha-yātrā. Jagannath is so kind to people from any sect. In Kannauj, Madhav Das was there, who got married at a young age and then he wanted to take renunciation. See, these are not to be imitated, but to be taken inspiration. He wanted to quit, but his wife left the body earlier and he had a young child. How to quit? And then he saw an egg of a bird falling on the ground, hatching up, and a small fly coming and getting stuck with the sticky substance which come out of the egg. And the bird lapped up that insect. He said, "Bahut badhiya. All the arrangements are already been made." He ran, took shelter of Jagannath. But he didn't go near Jagannath. He was fasting at the seashore in a small kutir. Jagannath sent Lakshmi, go there with a golden thali with all the nice foodstuffs. Now see these great devotees. They really don't care kaun khana leke aa raha hai, who is bringing food in what. Lakshmi would have come decked with all the beautiful ornaments, right? He's busy chanting Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath. And Lakshmi Devi comes, he says, "Okay, great, finally a meal is there, let me eat." Khalia didn't even bother to notice it's a 24 karat gold thick thal. Put it behind. And now Lord is mischievous also, isn't it? Vaako hridaya hai taako. Baako hridaya hai taako. Taako hridaya is totally baka. So the pujaris get up in the morning and there's a hue and cry, where is the golden thal? Jagannath would have told them, right? Take prasadam, but no, he kept the mystery. So they are coming and beating Madhav Das also. But he didn't get any pain and suffering. Why? Because the beatings were taken up by whom? Jagannath. Just like when Haridas Thakur was beaten up in 22 marketplaces, who took the lashings? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and later he showed his back. So Jagannath came in the dreams of head pujari and saying that, what are you doing? All this drama is enacted to glorify Madhav Das. Madhav Das Jagannathi. Later a great, those logicians, they come who always like to debate. Man na man, main tera mehman. Let's do debate. So Madhav Das said, you won. I lost, you won. But Jagannath changed the grammar completely. So when that logician showed it to other people, it was other way around. The logician lost, Madhav Das won. He said, such a, he's not telling the truth. Now he goes there and creates a pact with Madhav Das saying that, ab anybody who accepts the defeat he will have to paint his face black and ride on a donkey in the streets of Jagannath Puri. Madhav Das thought, another problem. Okay, let me just, go and take bath. And he has decided, I'll sign it and paint my, anyway. Better to take a bath before nice royal painting happens. Krishna and Balram came to know. Which Krishna and Balram? Jagannath and Baladev. They come to know about it. They go, dress as students of Madhav Das and tell this logician, wait. First deal with us. And he is royally defeated and painted and paraded on donkey. When Madhav Das comes to know, I don't have any students. He breaks down understanding who were the people who came to defeat Jagannath and Baldao. So he goes and catches the feet of this logician. You were very fortunate you took darshan of Jagannath. So here was the treatment to a Brahmana who was born in Kannauj. On the other hand, there was at that time considered outcast, Dasya Bauri. And Dasya Bauri, wife, she cooked rice and some shak. And Dasya Bauri was so much enamored by Jagannath's bhakti that he thought that shak is like that black pupil of Jagannath and the white rice is this cornea. And there he started doing dandavats. I will not eat this rice. Dasya Bauri would come bringing coconuts and tell pujaris that you just offer, don't do tin tin tin. Just tell, Dasya Bauri has brought this coconut, offered. And pujaris would not believe, but they thought, let's try out a fun. They would try and Jagannath would grab mystically, the coconuts. They would disappear and there would be a hue and cry in the sanctum sanctorum. Are ye nariyal ke chilke kahan se aaye? How did we get all these, the husk and the outer layers of coconut? So Jagannath at one place kind to a high class Brahmana and on the other hand kind towards an outcast at those times. Even people from other religions, Salabeg. And what to speak now in the form of Ratha-yātrā? He has come all over the world, kind of indicating that all are equal in the eyes of Jagannath. The credit goes to our dear Srila Prabhupada. He instituted every detail of this Ratha-yātrā. So much so that he was sitting in LA and told Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, just check with Nar Narayan Rishi in San Francisco. Has he made the canopy lowering mechanism? Because in San Francisco they used to have these electric lines. And if the canopy is not lowered, damages could happen. Prabhupada was so particular and really they didn't think about it. Prabhupada would make designs, teach Yamuna Devi, Malti Prabhu, all the girls there, how to stitch these red, black and yellow upholsteries. And he got Jagannath worship all over the world. And we are special in Seattle that it is the Nilachal Dham, Neela Madhav, also here, and Jagannath deity here too. And I think if I'm not mistaken, this Jagannath deity is, I think, one of the original ones carved, perhaps by Shyamasundar Prabhu, for sure worshipped by Srila Prabhupada. And it was worshipped without Subhadra and Baldev in the beginning. And that's a very special form of Jagannath. It's called either Dadhi Vamana Jagannath, which means the Vamana form of Jagannath who likes Dahi, or Patita Pavan Jagannath. When we go to Jagannath Puri and if somehow or the other we are not able to take darshan, or we are from other religious background, we are not able to go inside, we peep into that Singha Dwara and we see this form which is not made of wood. It's made of frankincense, aguru, sandal. If you go inside, they put on your eyes, right? Some say this is the form which Lord appeared for Ramachandra Dev. Ramachandra Dev was the king. But in order to save Jagannath Puri from the attack, he became Muslim. And every day he would break his head in front of Jagannath Puri temple because they won't allow him. They would light a lamp at the top and they would recite a prayer saying that, long live the king, protect the king. That was stopped also. Jagannath said, lo kar lo baat. He is acting all this to protect me and they are stopping him to take my darshan. He broke all the customs and appeared as Patita Pavan Jagannath. So we are special that here we have Neelamadhav, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra also, and in some mysterious ways, Patita Pavan Jagannath also. So we are very grateful that on this special occasion we got to gather and discuss a bit about the mysteries of Jagannath worship, the culture of Jagannath worship earlier, now, and in the West, and also the legend of Ratha-yātrā. We will be doing Ratha-yātrā here. I don't know what are the dates. September 1st. It's a life-changing experience. The cords with which you pull, it is said anybody who touches those cords is not going to take birth again. So, थोड़े से में बहुत मिल रहा है. In a little we are getting a lot. So please participate enthusiastically, and I'll participate virtually from India. Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannath. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Thank you, Harivamsa Prabhu, for the wonderful lecture series. And Ratha-yātrā, actually the earliest Ratha-yātrā is happening next Saturday. That is July 13th, Saturday. Next Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and starting from Redmond City Hall as part of the Redmond Derby Days. So you get an opportunity to pull the cart before September. Right? So please do come. Sharp 10 a.m. it starts because it is organized by the city and they have other parades going on within the same thing. So we all have to be on time. 10 a.m. means 10 a.m. Then you can get a chance to pull the cart. Otherwise, you have to sit on the streets and watch. So, and let me also announce today's feast sponsors. Satvik Emadi, Shreyan's second birthday, and Ashok Selvaraj on his birthday, and Sadhu Charidas and Ragini Priya Devidasi. It's the 13th birthday of Snigdha Nair. Is she here? Snigdha is here. And we also have Devanath Hari Prabhu and Janani Mataji sponsoring 19th birthday of Arjun. So Arjun is now 19 years old. So we are going to, he has a cake also. After the Arati, we'll cut the cake. And then you have something, Prabhu? Okay, so Harivamsa Prabhu has written this book in a small stories, Horizons. So this is available near the bookstall.
Yeah, Nitin Prabhu, you can contact Nitin Prabhu.
Can you please stand up?
Yes, stand up. And you can get it signed by Prabhu also.
Yeah, so this is a very easy to read book. So it's very useful. So please contact Nitin Prabhu. Hare Krishna, please stand up for the Arati.
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. কিবা জয় জয় গৌরা চাঁদে আরতি শোভা কিবা জয় ও জয় গৌরা চাঁদে আরতি শোভা জাহ্নবী তট বনে জগমন লোভা
জাহ্নবী তটবনে জগমন লোভা
জাহ্নবী তট বনে জগমন লোভা
জাহ্নবী তটবনে জগমন লোভা
কিবা দক্ষিণে তাই যা বামে গদাধর
কি বদকি নিতাই চান বামে গড়ধারা
হিলেনি তাই চা বামে গদাধর
কি বদকি নিতাই চান বামে গড়ধারা
নিকটে অদ্বৈত শ্রেণী ভাষচক্র ধারা
নিগাতে অদ্বৈতা শ্রীনি বাস চক্রধারা
নিকটে অদ্বৈত শ্রেণী ভাষচক্র ধারা
নিকাতে অদ্বৈতা শ্রীনি বাস চক্রধারা
বসি আছেন গৌরাচান রত্ন সিংহাসনে
জীব বসি আছে গোরাচান রত্ন সিংহাসনে
বসি আছেন গৌরাচান রত্ন সিংহাসনে
জীব বসি আছে গোরাচান রত্ন সিংহাসনে
আরতি করেন ব্রহ্মা হরিদেব
ও আরতি করে না ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগানে
আরতি করেন ব্রহ্মা হরিদেব
আরতি করে না ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগানে
হরি আদি করি চমার দুলায়
জীবনরা হরি आदि कोरी चमर दुलाया
हरि आदि कोरी चमर दुलाया
कि बनरा आदि कोरी चमर दुलाया
संजय मुकुंद बासु कुशोदिगाय
संजय मुकुंद बासु घोषादिगाया संजय मुकुंद बासु घोषादिगाया
शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल
कि बशंका बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला
शंख बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताल
कि बशंका बाजे घंटा बाजे बाजे करताला
मधुरमी डंग बाजे परम रसाल
माधुरा मृदंग बाजे परम रसाला
मधुरमी डंग बाजे परम रसाल
माधुरा मृदंग बाजे परम रसाला
बहु कोटि चंद्रगिनी बदन उजाल
कि बहु कोटि चंद्रजिनी वदन उज्ज्वला
बहु कोटि चंद्रगिनी बदन उजाल
शिव बहु कोटि चंद्रजिनी वदन उज्ज्वला
अलग देश बनमाला करे जलमाला
काला देशे बाणमाला कोरे जलमाला
अलग देश बनमाला करे जलमाला
काला देशे बाणमाला कोरे जलमाला
शिव शिव सुख नारद प्रेमे गदगद
कि शिवा शुक नारदा प्रेमे गदगाधा
शिव शिव सुख नारद प्रेमे गदगद
कि शिवा शुक नारदा प्रेमे गदगाधा
भक्ति विनोद देखे दोरार संपाद
भक्ति विनोद देखे गोरार संपाद
भक्ति भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपाद
भगति विनोद देखे गौरार संपाद
जय गौरानिताय 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 जय गौरानिताय
जय गौरानिताय 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 जय गौरानिताय
जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद
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 जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद
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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai.
Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai.
Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango,
Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango.
Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hari.
Nitai Gaurango, Gaura Hari.
Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari.
Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari.
Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra.
Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra.
Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra.
Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra.
Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Neelachale Prabhu, Jaya Jai Jagannath.
Neelachale Prabhu, Jai Jai Jagannath.
Neelachale Prabhu, Jaya Jai Jagannath.
Neelachale Prabhu, Jai Jai Jagannath.
Yashoda Maiya, Jai Jagannath.
Oh Yashoda Maiya, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath.
Oh Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami.
Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami.
Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me.
Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me.
Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me.
Nayana Patagami Bhavatu me.
Sitaram Jaya Sitaram.
Oh Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram.
Sitaram Jaya Lakshman Hanuman.
Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman Hanuman.
Sitaram Jaya Lakshman Hanuman.
Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman Hanuman.
Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha.
Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha.
Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha.
Lakshmi Narasimha, Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha.
Radha Nil Madhav, Radha Nil Madhav, Radhe.
Jaya Radha, Nila Madhav, Radha, Nila Madhav, Shri Radhe.
Jaya Radha Nil Madhav, Radha Nil Madhav, Radhe.
Jaya Radha, Nila Madhav, Radha, Nila Madhav, Radhe.
Radha Madhav, Radha Madhav, Radhe.
Jaya Radha, Madhav, Radha, Madhav, Radhe.
Radha Damodar, Radha Damodar, Radhe.
Jaya Radha, Damodar, Radha, Damodar, Radhe.
Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada
Prabhupada
Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
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 Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
Gaura Hari Bol
Hari Bol
Hari
Hari Bol
Bol Hari Bol Nitya Gaura Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol
जय ओम विश्वपाद परमात्मा प्रभुराज शिष्य माधवाचरण भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय इस्कॉन फाउंडर शिल प्रभुपाद की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की राधा कृष्ण गौ कपिल श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की निताय गौ प्रेमानंदे ऑल ग्लोरीज सिंपल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरीज सिंपल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरीज टू सिंपल डिवोटीज ऑल ग्लोरीज टू श्री गुरु एंड गौरांगा ऑल ग्लोरीज टू शिला प्रभुपाद की जय नमो विष्णुदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय कुतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नमस्ते
आज बर्थडे बॉय गाण्याचं अर्जुन काम
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Praladadadayine
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 Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
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 Shilatankanakalaye
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 Ito narsimho parato narsimha
Ito narsimho parato narsimha
Ito narsimho parato narsimha
Ito narsimho parato narsimha
Yato yato yami tato 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 narsimha
Bahir narsimha hridaye narsimha
Bahir narsimha hridaye narsimha
Bahir narsimha hridaye narsimha
Bahir narsimha hridaye narsimha
Narasimha adim sharanam prapadye
Narasimha madim sharanam prapadye
Narasimha adim sharanam prapadye
Narasimha madim sharanam prapadye
Tava kara kamalavare nakam adbhuta shingam Dalita hiranyakashipu tanubringam केशवधृता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमलवरे नाकाम अद्भुत श्रृंगाम दलिता हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृंगाम केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय केशवधृता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय भक्त प्रहलाद
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रमा जय सुदर्शन चक्र
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय सुदर्शन चक्र
जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रमा जय सुदर्शन चक्र जय तुलसी महारानी जय वृंदा देवी जय तुलसी महारानी जय वृंदा देवी
जय तुलसी महारानी जय वृंदा देवी जय तुलसी महारानी जय वृंदा देवी
जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान
जय राधा नील माधव श्री राधे
जय राधा नीला माधव श्री राधे
जय जय प्रभुपाद
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 प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद शिल प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद शिल प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद शिल प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद शिल प्रभुपाद
जय जय गुरुदेव
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 गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव
जय जय गुरुदेव 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 जय जय गुरुदेव
नित्य गौर हरि बोल
हरि बोल
हरि बोल
हरि बोल
हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
श्री विघ्नहर नरसिंहदेव भगवान की
जय
भक्त प्रहलाद की
जय
बोल प्रेमानंदे
हरि हरि बोल
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Please take the blessings and then we will also celebrate Arjun's birthday and then Kirtans will continue. Those who didn't take prasadam, you can go down and take prasadam too. Hare Krishna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I also got that.
Actually, I have 4 to 5 that I have a class about the class. So.
हेलो अभी आएगा जा रहे हो क्या मुझे जा रहे हो नहीं अभी आ जाओ She's my sister.
Oh.
जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी 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 गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी
यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावन जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधवा जय राधा माधवा कुंज विहारी जय राधा
Hare Krishna. So now we're going to celebrate Arjun and Anai's birthday. Anai, how old are you now?
I'm 15.
15.
My brother's 19.
Okay, Arjun is 19 and Anai is 14.
What?
He said 14.
I said 15.
Okay, Anai is 15.
Dad is 14, bro.
Dad is 14, he says. Okay, we all celebrate by singing Hare Krishna Mahamantra and we say Hari Bol. Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna to you, Hare Krishna dear Arjun and Anai, Hare Krishna to you. Hari Bol. So, and they're wonderful kids, you can see them. The whole family actually comes here, and as a family they participate in Kirtan and Nagar Sankirtan. So that's a wonderful family, right? And Arjun plays, I thought Arjun only plays Mridanga, but today he sang excellent Narsingh Arati. It came from his heart, right? So, and Anai is singer and he also plays, what is that called? Harmonium and saxophone. So the wonderful kids, they have the musical talent and academic talent, and they're going to do wonderful things in life with the direction of Shishi Radhanil Madhav, Guru and Gauranga and all the Vaishnavas. So let's sing Hare Krishna while they cut the cake. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Mataji. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Since this is Prasad, we will do the pradakshina. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. We do this because this is Prasadam. We are honoring the Prasadam and we are Pradakshina. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. When you don't sing, when you stop, the cake belongs to that person. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Those who are making the pradakshina, they will get the cake. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Premanande. So this is how we celebrate birthdays. So you can also sponsor, you can also arrange the cake, and we can sing and swing. Both we can do Hare Krishna all the time. Hare Krishna. So now the cake will go down. All the people, all the kids can get first. The cake will, it's a beautiful cake made by one of the devotees, and no egg, nothing else. It's no preservatives, fresh cake with vegetarian ingredients. So if you are to order a cake, there are people who can actually make beautiful cake, professional cakes. Okay, Hare Krishna. Now it's a continue our kirtan. Okay, Harivamsa Prabhu, the speaker who was here today, who gave the lecture, as I said earlier, he actually published a book called Horizons, stories, little stories. You will understand based on Bhagavatam? Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. So it's very easy to understand in the modern context. So those who are interested, please contact Nitin Prabhu here. Hare Krishna. Now I'll move it. Please go down to get a piece of cake. Hare Krishna. परम करुण पहुदुई जन निताय गौरचंद्र परम करुण पहुदुई जन निताय गौरचंद्र सबवतारा सबवतारा सरसिरोमणि केवल आनंद कांद सबवतारा सरसिरोमणि केवल आनंद कांद परम करुण बहुदुई जन निताय गौरचंद्र निताय गौरचंद्र भज भजो भाई चैतन्य निताय सुदृढ़ विश्वास कोरी भजो भजो भाई चैतन्य सुदृढ़ विश्वास कोरी विषय छड़िया सेरा से मजिया मुखे बोलो हरि हरि विषय छड़िया सेरा से मजिया मुखे बोलो हरि हरि परम करुणा बहुदुई जन निताय गौरचंद्र निताय गौरचंद्र। देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवने नय ये मोन दयाल दाता। देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवने नय ये मोन दयाल दाता। पशु पाखी झुरे पाषाण विधरे सुनियर गुण गाथा। पशु पाखी झुरे पाषाण विधरे सुनियर गुण गाता। संसारे माझिया रोहिली पोड़िया से पदे नहीं लो आशा। संसारे माझिया रोहिली पोड़िया से पदे नहीं लो आशा। अपन कर्म बुंजाए समन कहाये लोचन दासा। अपन कर्म बुंजाए समन कहाये लोचन दासा। परम करुण बहुदुई जन निताय गौरचंद्र निताय गौरचंद्र निताय गौरचंद्र। Please stand up for the Shainarati. Radha Krishna Pran Mora Jugala Kishore। Radha Krishna Pran Mora Jugala Kishore। जीवने मराने गति अरुणाहि मोरा। जीवने मराने गति अरुणाहि मोरा। राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगला किशोर। कालिंदी रकुले केली कदम्बे रवाना। कालिंदी रकुले केली कदम्बे रवाना। रतना वेदीरा उपार बोशाबो दुई जाना। रतना वेदीरा उपार बोशाबो दुई जाना। राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा जुगला किशोर। श्याम गौरी अंगे दिबो चंदनेर गंधा। श्याम गौरी अंगे दिबो चंदनेर गंधा। श्यामरा दुलाबो कबे हरि मुख चंद्रा। श्यामरा दुलाबो कबे हरि मुख चंद्रा। राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा युगला किशोर। গাতিয়া মালা তীর মালা দিব দোহরা গলে গাতিয়া মালা তীর মালা দিব দোহরা গলে আধরে তুলিয়া দিব কর্পূরা তাম্বুলে আধরে তুলিয়া দিব কর্পূরা তাম্বুলে রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণ মোরা युगल किशोर ललिता विशाखादि यत सखी वृंदा ललिता विशाखादि यत सखी वृंदा आज्ञाया करीबो सेवा चरणारविंदा आज्ञाया करीबो सेवा चरणारविंदा राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा युगल किशोर श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो दासरानुदासा श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो दासरानुदासा सेवा अभिलाषा कोरे नरोत्तम दासा सेवा अभिलाषा कोरे नरोत्तम दासा राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा युगल किशोर राधा कृष्ण प्राण मोरा युगल किशोर हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे everyone can sing Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please bow down. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahansa Pajagacharya Ashrata Satasri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Srila Prabhupada Goswami Maharaj की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री लरदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्त वृंद के निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, Shri Guru and Gauranga Srila Prabhupada की जय.